lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
How's everybody? Welcome to Monday. How y'all doing today? I'm your host, Charles McCutcheon. I say welcome to Charles's Corner. And today we are going to talk about affordable homes. For those that's just now getting on the line, those that don't know about this call, this happens every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we talk about the financial freedom aspect of getting out of the holes that we're in and making moves from there. So I bring on a lot of different experts, from real estate experts to credit experts to real estate attorneys I just bring on the gamut of everybody that can help us to get from A to B to C. So today I'm not going to take any time. I'm going to go ahead and start introducing some guests that I have on, and I'm going to let them tell their story. Because like I said, I bring on the experts. And this right here, family, this is going to help. Literally, we can help the country with what I'm about to bring on today. So without any further ado, Mr. Aaron, are you on the line, sir?
I am. How you doing?
I'm great. And Mr. Rich, are you on the line, sir? Mr. Richard?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Good afternoon.
This is a little different because usually I interview like one person at a time, but I had to bring the powerhouses together and say, let's do it all at one time. So this is what we're going to do. Really, I just want to get into the mind of where y'all are and what y'all do and things of that nature, and, you know, why you're passionate about what you're doing as far as affordable homes is concerned. So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Aaron, and just can you give the people a little bit of background about yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron. I'm with DBLS Homes. I'm the CEO. Basically, what we do is we provide small homes, not tiny homes that everybody's so used to seeing on TV and everything like that. We actually build small homes, which is between the 600 to 1,000 square feet. We make them for the homeless. We make them for senior and elderly care, and we also make them for veterans or disabled veterans. They can actually be for anyone, but we specialize in pushing them toward those 4 areas. And basically, we try to provide it as affordable housing, anyone who has subsidies, anyone, so that their rents are not going up. And if they want to buy, if they are able to buy, they can purchase these homes as well. They do gain equity. They provide a sense of ownership. And I mean, I think they're a wonderful product.
Okay, thank you, sir. And Mr. Richard, I'm going to ask you, what's your background, sir?
Sure. My background, actually, currently I'm working for a nonprofit down here in Florida, a lot of you are familiar with, called Habitat for Humanity. My current role with them is Chief Executive Officer. My background prior to that is I really come from the business world and fell in love with this affordable housing model and really being able to service a population that is quite honestly, it's not serviced, and being able to give families and individuals opportunities for home ownership.
I love it. And I'm going to jump back and forth between you, Mr. Aaron, and you, Mr. Richard. So second question I have is for Mr. Aaron. Why do you do this type of work?
I do this because I think this reaches more people in need than anything else. The one thing that we're always going to need is housing and a roof over our head. And the amount of people that are losing out on either owning their own house because of cost or being able to live in an affordable house because of how much they make is very important to us. So we try to kind of maneuver in between and figure out a way to provide housing for everyone that's affordable, a great product, and somewhere great to live. And at the same time, if they have to rent or if they want to buy, it can also be for that as well.
Got it. Love it. Mr. Richard, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Why do you do this type of work, the type of work that you do?
That's a great question. And actually, to kind of the way it all started was we relocated down from Chicago about 5 years ago. and someone asked me to go to a home dedication. Now, Charles, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Habitat for Humanity, I knew very little about it. Affordable homes, I've heard about it, but never really saw anything. And I have to admit, being at that home dedication and the look on, and I'm not even talking about the mom's face, the look on the child's face when they realized when they got those keys to their home was a game changer. And it really, it changed my entire perspective and really my mission and focus on being able to help this population get that home ownership and attain it. And I think, as you know, Aaron said it, even you mentioned earlier, Charles, there is a huge need for this. A lot of people are one paycheck away from losing their homes or losing their rental. And organizations like DBLS, like Habitat, and other nonprofits and other private companies are coming together to be able to help these individuals attack that issue, because the fact of the matter is, the economy is doing great. They say jobs are increasing, but what you're finding is the income that folks need to be able to afford these homes is not being addressed. And being able to help those populations has really changed my focus and my passion in being able to help that. And as I said earlier, the look on their faces for them getting that home. This child was living in a car with her mom and now has a roof over his head, has a bed, has his own room. And the studies show that, when you get children at that age into a home, into an environment, they do better in school. They do better, going to the next level, whether it's college, whether it's entering the workforce, and really create that changes the trajectory of their lives. So it's really how I really got involved with it.
I love it. Okay, Mr. Aaron, the question I have for you is, what do you have currently right now going on in the affordable housing community? What do you see?
We are currently working on a deal with the city of Philadelphia to provide housing for senior care and veterans that they have. We're looking at 10 to 20 houses, kind of close to their waterfront. We're also working within the city of Delaware to provide housing with them. They also their need is more of a purchase to own type of deal for the people that are in their program, which they have about 140 people in their program that are looking to buy their home or already ready to buy their home that's backed by the city. So we actually are looking to build 20 houses for them through this program as well. We're operating out of Florida with Rich. Rich, again, he said he's with Habitat, but I couldn't leave Rich there by himself. Rich has to come over and work with me. So we have Rich. Rich is doing some things in Florida, putting some things together in Florida. I'll let him speak to that a little bit more. But we're also doing one here in New Haven, Connecticut, where I'm at, which is for two are veterans and two are senior care, four homes. And we're looking to house them and help them get out of assisted living facilities that they're in now.
I love it. Okay, Mr. Rich, I got one for you. As far as what are you doing currently with the affordable housing community down there in the Florida region?
Great. Yep. Yeah, great question. So as Aaron alluded to, yes, we have joint forces is the best way to describe it with DBLS Homes and DBLS Development Group, as well as Habitat. With Habitat, its current model is we are servicing a population down here in Hernando County, which deals with, we're working with low to moderate income families. We're working with individuals with disabilities on being able to provide homes for them. The exciting thing that we've been working on is a little further north of where we are. We're outside of Tampa right now, but we're going to go a little further north and be working with an organization that has a huge homeless issue. And rather than having these people live in the woods or live in their cars, we are creating a community that is going to have not only housing for them, but the wraparound services. So what's going to happen is sometimes everybody loves to talk about affordable housing and put up these units, but the real question becomes is, what's next? What's the next step? And, I do believe this new partnership that we have with DBLS is actually not only answering and targeting these questions, but is also going to make an impact, which means when these individuals, let's use the homeless, for example, are moved from the streets into a dwelling, they are then receiving wraparound services, whether it's schooling, whether it's medical, whether it's informational, and being able to give them the toolbox that they need to move on. This is not a Band-Aid. This is actually a permanent solution with a plan in place with a almost a 1 to 2 to 3 year model, which the ultimate goal is to get them from the street to a facility to get them the services they need. Then from those services to then be able to give them a home of their own. And it's really a team environment. And, as Aaron alluded to, Philadelphia, Delaware, Florida, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We really do believe we have a model that has kind of joined the private sector, the nonprofit sector, and we have a product that will be able to handle and address all those needs and really make an impact on the elephant in the room, which is giving people a place to live where they can use their salary and then they can have some income, disposable income, that can either go back into the community, that could go into resources for their family, and be able to really better their lives in the long run. And it's an exciting time. It truly is.
Okay. Well, this is what I see because I'm a veteran. It's near and dear to my heart, and I know a lot of, I'm going to be politically correct, we as veterans don't get everything we should be getting, and I'm going to keep it like that, keep it light. So where I see this, and I see it in different pockets, because I went up to D.C., saw a lot of homeless there, in Michigan, and down in Tennessee, down in Dallas. So it's literally all over the country. And I see, I'm looking at the affordable homes, and, some people may think of it differently. The question I want to ask is, how do you see this going from Florida to Connecticut to Philly to Detroit to, how does that happen?
Great question, Charles. Basically, it happens. It's been happening by word of mouth. I mean, we get calls all the time saying, "Hey, can you explain to me what you're doing and how we can implement it here?" Now, the thing is, it's not really an issue. It's just lack of knowledge. Most cities lack the knowledge of knowing what to do. There's a lot of stuff behind this, such as zoning regulations, setbacks, and different things like that require time. And the time that it takes to put this together, we're kind of going around, or not really going around it, but we're making it up. As we make the model for everyone, now we can just go to a city and say, hey, this is what we have in place. This is the bill that we have in place. This is the legislation that we have in place, and then work that way. We are not politically motivated, but we do connect with politicians in different areas to let them know what we do. We try to stay out of the political realm of things because we are a business and we would rather just conduct business instead of being political. But our main focus is to let people know how we can implement this. We come up with a full plan. We send our development group in first. They put together everything in place that needs to be done, and then we go with the homes and build the homes.
Got it. So, Mr. Rich, I'm going to ask you a question so we can, I'm going to kind of sum this up in general, overall, on affordable homes, like your big takeaway that people can, sink their teeth into.
Great question. I'm going to be real. I'm a New Yorker at heart, born and raised, and I think people hear affordable, and it's a great buzzword, Charles. Okay, it's the hot ticket item that people want to mention to get quote unquote buy-in. But the harsh core reality is that things are not really affordable. All right, and even the ones that are offered to individuals, whether it's a rental, whether it is a small home, it's not enough, and it's not tackling the issue. I, like yourself, have been Chicago, New York, Connecticut, down here in Florida, all up and down the state. And I keep seeing and hearing the same thing, is I make this amount of money and I still can't, afford to put food on the table, or I have to work another job, or I have to put my kid in childcare so I can work 3 different shifts. So the reality is we're not the ones that came up with the model. Okay, the model has been laid in front of us through organizations, for example, like Habitat. It's also come with private organizations and ideas like DBLS Homes on those footprints. All we've done is we've taken both models, we've mixed it together, and then are able to put a true action plan in place that is able to take these individuals, whether it's a veteran, whether it's a homeless person, or whether it's a manager or somebody working at Wendy's or McDonald's, or just trying to, put food on the table, and taking this population, these individuals, and giving them a true opportunity. The game has changed. It is no longer the same way it was even 5 years ago. And what I've noticed is people love to talk the talk, Charles, but the reality is nobody's willing to get to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty and be able to tackle this issue. And that's really what we're trying to do. And I firmly believe once a couple of these are in place, I think more and more people will be able to realize that this is a viable solution. As Aaron said, we're not in the political world, okay? We are, people would always ask me, well, what's your political affiliation? And it's quite simple. I'm on the side of humanity. And the idea is to give people opportunity, to give people chance, so we are able to give them a leg up, okay? It's not a hand out, it's a hand up. And with people locking arms from a multitude of different backgrounds and agencies can truly do it.
I love it. So what I'm going to do to phase out of this call, I want, Mr. Aaron, I wanted you to, if you have any parting shots you want to leave for everybody on Affordable Homes, I'm going to go ahead and give the floor to you, sir.
My parting shot, Charles, is just, like Rich said, everyone wants to talk about it, but nobody really wants to get their hands dirty and really get in the mud. I think we've gotten in the mud. We're already there. Rich is the CEO of Habitat for Humanity in the county, and they have a model. We have put together a model. We have wraparound services to help people. That's all creating a model that we can utilize and implement in cities. I think it's just getting people to understand what we're doing, jump on board, and help out with the plan, and continue to go. I don't see any other way this working other than real people coming together to help each other and help ourselves, because we're not going to get it from anywhere else.
I love it. And you have my nonprofit as well is 100% on board. Jim's Miracle for Help is on board, and we definitely gonna it's just time to move. Like y'all said, there's no time to sit there and talk about it, but we definitely gonna move on this in a big way, because I see it helping out. When I first got in touch with y'all, I was truly amazed and just taken aback about everything and how it actually works. Me being in the real estate industry already, I'm truly amazed at the affordable housing and affordable homes and how it actually works and all plays out. So I'm definitely on board, and I'm glad to be on y'all team. I'm glad to be a team player as well, and so we will continue to keep pushing.
Absolutely. We definitely are glad to have you on board as a team member. I think we all see what the outcome could be. We all have a vision, and I think we just keep on moving.
Without a doubt. Okay, gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for getting on. All right?
All right. Thank you very much for having us, Charles.
Yes, thank you very much, Charles.
We may be doing this again at some point, because this is going to take off, okay? Just let you know.
Sounds good.
All right.
Awesome.
To all the listeners, I want to thank y'all for getting on. This is Charles McCutcheon in Charles's Corner. We are here every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to bring you insight and information from the experts. And we're going to have I have experts from across the country that get on here. And I say take the information and do something with it. I want to thank Elation Radio and Miss Kimmy Robinson for allowing me to get this platform. And I know Elation TV is coming up, and it just keeps expanding, and we just going to keep moving with Elation Magazine and Elation Radio. And y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all next time.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Care. But if you a game changer, got my head, my grind on high, win, lose, or draw. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm full court press. I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking. Fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for Coach to put the message running through. Like I'm baddest, I'm trucking whoever standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me, you better off to let me in. Cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Favre, I'ma ride this way, my head to the sky. My grind don't hide, win, lose the drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook on to life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rushing yards is skyrocketing, now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot, it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change, for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, game changer, summer jam. I don't need $100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fifth. Hit too deep and turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's so insane. It's evident your book they chain. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see my head to the sky. My grind don't hide. Win, lose the drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Now put me in, coach. 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 I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm a game changer.